gotta take a stand. Sometimes you gotta stand and fight and do the best you can. It ain't always easy when the odds are stacked real high, but don't do nothing, at least you gotta try. Now Willie was a bully, picked on smaller kids, 'cause he was big and thought that he was pretty tough. The other kids were scared of him and took it all the time, but Johnny finally felt he had enough. So Johnny watched some YouTube that taught him how to fight and how to stop a bully every time. And the next time Willie messed with him, Johnny stood his ground, and Willie moved on further down the line. So time went on and Johnny always stood for what was right, and he didn't give a hoot about the odds. He learned his lesson back in school with Willie. You gotta find the tools you need to do the job. When things get tough and life's unfair, some folks just complain. They don't realize they always hold the key. They can make things so much better, they can right things that are wrong, but it's so hard, 'cause nothing comes for free. Sometimes you gotta take a stand. Sometimes you gotta stand and fight and do the best you can. It ain't always easy when the odds are stacked real high, but don't do nothing, at least you gotta try. You can learn a lot from Johnny, there's a lot that you can do when a Willie comes a-knocking at your door. Just look around, get what you need to help you fight the fight, so that Willie won't be coming round no more. Don't always think that someone else will save you. Don't always think that someone else can help, 'cause you're the one that's always there when things start going south. So you gotta learn to help yourself. Sometimes you gotta take a stand. Sometimes you gotta stand and fight and do the best you can. It ain't always easy when the odds are stacked real high, but don't do nothing, at least you gotta try. Sometimes you gotta take a stand. Sometimes you gotta help yourself, 'cause you're the one who can. Sometimes it won't be easy, but you can't deny that things will never change if you don't even try. So don't do nothing, at least you gotta try.